Did you know that Japan is the first country to see the sunrise each day? That's why it's often called the land of the rising sun. Nestled in the Pacific Ocean, Japan is an archipelago, a chain of islands that stretches in a north-south direction. It's the easternmost country in the world, sitting on the edge of the Asian continent, with nothing but vast ocean between it and the Americas. This geographical positioning gifts Japan with the first rays of the sun each day, hence the name, the land of the rising sun. But the land of Japan is not just about being the world's early bird. Its unique topography, a blend of rugged mountains, dense forests, and sweeping coastlines, has played a significant role in shaping its culture, lifestyle, and identity. More than 3/4 of Japan's land is mountainous, with peaks like Mount Fuji standing tall and majestic. This mountainous terrain has resulted in a concentration of population in coastal areas, leading to some of the most densely populated cities in the world. These mountains also serve as a natural barrier, fostering regional diversity. The isolation of many mountainous regions has resulted in the preservation of unique local customs and traditions, adding to the rich tapestry of Japanese culture. And let's not forget the forests. Japan's forests are home to a myriad of flora and fauna. They've inspired countless myths, folklore, and artistic expressions, deeply embedding the love for nature in the Japanese psyche. The coastal areas have their own tale to tell. With an extensive coastline, Japan has a deep connection with the sea. The ocean has been a source of sustenance, providing a bounty of seafood that's central to Japanese cuisine. It's also been a route for cultural exchange, bringing in new ideas and influences. This unique geographical positioning has not only shaped Japan's physical landscape, but also its cultural and historical identity. From the early bird catching the first sunrise to the mountains, forests, and seas shaping its lifestyle and culture, Japan truly is a remarkable land of the rising sun. Stepping back in time, we find ourselves in the Jomon period, dating back to 14,000 BC. An era that lasted for over 10,000 years, the Jomon period is a testament to Japan's rich history and cultural evolution. The name Jomon itself comes from the distinctive pottery style that characterized this era. Jomon translates to cord-marked, a nod to the intricate patterns that were created by pressing rope into the wet clay. This pottery wasn't just for show, it played an integral role in the daily lives of the Jomon people, used for everything from cooking food to storing supplies. But the Jomon people were more than just skilled potters. They were hunter-gatherers, living off the land in a way that was both sustainable and harmonious. They hunted, fished, and foraged, harnessing the abundant natural resources of the Japanese archipelago. Their diet was diverse, ranging from fish and shellfish to nuts and berries. This way of life was in stark contrast to the agricultural societies that emerged in other parts of the world at the same time. Yet it was a lifestyle that allowed the Jomon people to thrive for thousands of years. And then there were the Ainu, the indigenous people of Japan, whose roots can be traced back to the Jomon period. The Ainu had their own unique cultural practices, from their animistic beliefs to their distinct language. They were a people who held a deep respect for nature, a trait that is still evident in Japanese culture today. The Jomon period may have ended around 300 BC, but its influence can still be seen in modern Japan. From the intricate patterns found in traditional Japanese pottery to the deep respect for nature that permeates Japanese society, the echoes of the Jomon period are still very much alive. The Jomon period set the foundation for the rich cultural tapestry that Japan is today. Fast forward to the Heian period, a time when Japan started to develop a distinct cultural identity. Spanning from the late 8th to the late 12th century, the Heian period is named after the then capital of Japan, Heian-kyo, which is known today as Kyoto. This was a time of significant change, a time when the imperial court rose to prominence, and Japan began to step away from its Chinese influences to form a unique culture of its own. As the political landscape shifted, so did the cultural one. The imperial court, a vibrant hub of cultural activity, saw a flourish in arts and literature. Poetry became a popular form of expression, and it was considered a mark of sophistication to be able to compose a well-crafted poem. Courtly manners and etiquette were also highly valued, further contributing to the refinement of the era. One of the most significant cultural milestones of the Heian period was the emergence of kana, the Japanese syllabic script. This was a major step towards establishing a distinct Japanese literary tradition. Among the many works of literature that were produced during this period, one stands out for its enduring popularity and influence, The Tale of Genji. Written by lady-in-waiting Murasaki Shikibu, this masterpiece is often considered the world's first novel. It provides an intricate and vivid depiction of court life, exploring themes of love, political intrigue, and the fleeting nature of beauty. The Heian period also witnessed the development of distinctive Japanese aesthetics. The Yamato-e style of painting, which focused on Japanese landscapes and court life, became widely popular. The architectural style, called Shindenzukuri, reflected the lavish lifestyles of the aristocrats. This period was not just about cultural advancement, though. It also saw the establishment of some of the foundations of Japanese society, such as the rise of the samurai class, which would go on to play a crucial role in subsequent periods of Japanese history. The Heian period was a golden age of culture, setting the stage for future Japanese society. Enter the era of the samurai, a time of warriors, honor, and feudal warfare. This period, spanning from the 12th to the 19th centuries, was characterized by the rise of a unique warrior class, the samurai, who played a pivotal role in shaping the course of Japanese history. At the heart of the samurai ethos was the concept of Bushido, or the way of the warrior. This unwritten code governed every aspect of a samurai's life. It demanded loyalty, honor unto death, and a focus on martial skills. But Bushido was not just about warfare. It also emphasized frugality, kindness, honesty, and a profound respect for the arts and education. It's a fascinating blend of brute strength and delicate refinement, a duality that continues to define Japanese culture today. The samurai era was also defined by the establishment of the shogunate system. This was a form of military government where the emperor remained the ruler in name, but the real power was held by the shogun, the military dictator. The first of these shogunates, the Kamakura shogunate, was established in the early 13th century, marking the beginning of feudal Japan. This period saw a shift in power from the imperial court to regional warlords, or daimyos, who ruled their lands with the support of their samurai retainers. The shogunate system created a highly stratified society, with the samurai at the top, followed by the peasants, artisans, and merchants. This hierarchy, though rigid, brought a certain level of stability and order to Japanese society. Despite the often brutal nature of this era, it was a time of great cultural advancement. Literature, theatre, and the tea ceremony flourished under the patronage of the samurai class. The influence of the samurai also led to the development of Zen Buddhism, which emphasized meditation and discipline. The samurai era left an indelible mark on Japan, shaping its values and societal structure. Even today, the influence of this period can be seen in many aspects of Japanese life, from its art and architecture to its unique sense of aesthetics and its deep-rooted respect for tradition and order. The Meiji Restoration marked the dawn of modern Japan, a period of rapid westernization and industrialization. This era, starting in 1868, was a time of monumental change and adaptation, setting the stage for Japan's rise as a global powerhouse. The Meiji Restoration began when the young Emperor Meiji ascended to the throne, ushering in a period that saw the end of the feudal shogunate system. The samurai class, once the backbone of Japanese society, was abolished. This significant move marked a departure from centuries of tradition, but it was a necessary step towards building a centralized modern state. With the samurai class gone, Japan began to rapidly adopt Western ideas, technologies, and practices. This westernization wasn't merely superficial or purely aesthetic. It was a deep and profound transformation that touched every aspect of life, from education and law to military and industry. The government sent students and officials to Europe and America who brought back knowledge that fueled Japan's modernization. This era was not without its challenges. Rapid industrialization often came at the expense of the rural population, leading to social unrest. Yet, the Meiji leaders navigated these turbulent waters with a clear vision for a modern, powerful Japan. Culturally, the Meiji period was a melting pot of traditional Japanese values and Western influences. the Japanese people embraced new ideas while cherishing their rich heritage. This unique blend of Eastern and Western cultures gave birth to modern Japanese society as we know it. Fashion, architecture, art, literature, every facet of culture was infused with a fresh energy, creating a vibrant and dynamic society. Traditional arts like kabuki and ukiyo-e evolved, adapting to the changing times, while new forms of expression, such as Western-style painting and literature, flourished. The Meiji Restoration catapulted Japan into the modern world, making it a global powerhouse. This remarkable era of transformation laid the foundation for the Japan we know today, a nation that seamlessly blends tradition and innovation, standing tall on the global stage. Post-World War II, Japan rose like a phoenix from the ashes, rebuilding itself into a technological giant. The country was devastated, yet from the rubble, a new era began to emerge, one defined by rapid economic growth and unprecedented technological advancement. Japan's post-war journey is often referred to as the Japanese economic miracle, a period spanning from the late 40s to the early 70s. In a few short decades, Japan transformed from a war-torn nation into the world's second-largest economy. It was an era defined by hard work, innovation, and a national commitment to progress. This remarkable resurgence was driven by several key factors. The first was a series of comprehensive economic reforms that encouraged competition and entrepreneurship. The government invested heavily in education, infrastructure, and industry, laying the groundwork for a thriving economy. The second factor was the rise of Japan's technological industry. From the transistor radio to the bullet train, Japan began to produce cutting-edge technology that revolutionized the world. The nation's innovative spirit was evident in every sector, from automobiles and electronics to robotics and telecommunications. But Japan's technological boom didn't stop at its borders. The country became a leading exporter of technology, influencing global trends and shaping the future of innovation. Japanese brands like Sony, Toyota, and Nintendo became household names around the world, symbols of quality and innovation. Japan's technological prowess was also mirrored in its popular culture. From the imaginative worlds of anime and manga to the futuristic cityscapes of Tokyo, the nation's creativity and technological acumen left a profound impact on global aesthetics and storytelling. This journey from devastation to technological supremacy is a testament to Japan's indomitable spirit. It's a story of resilience, of a nation that refused to be defined by its past, choosing instead to shape its own future. Today, Japan stands as a testament to resilience and innovation, leading the world in technology and culture. Fast forward to today, Japan is a fascinating blend of the old and the new. The country stands as a testament to how seamlessly tradition can intertwine with modernity. It's like a well-conducted orchestra, where each element, though distinct, contributes to a harmonious whole. In the heart of this vibrant nation, you'll find a culture that's deeply rooted in its past, yet continuously evolving. This dichotomy is perhaps best embodied in its popular culture. Take anime and manga, for instance. These forms of storytelling with roots in traditional Japanese art have transformed into a global phenomenon. They paint a vivid picture of Japan's imaginative spirit and its knack for innovation. But it doesn't stop at anime and manga. The influence of Japanese culture extends far and wide, even into our kitchens. The art of Japanese cuisine, or washoku, is another fascinating aspect of this cultural mosaic. With an emphasis on seasonality, aesthetics, and balance, washoku has earned a place on UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage list. From the simplicity of a bowl of ramen to the intricacy of a kaiseki meal, each dish tells a story of Japan's rich history and its appreciation for nature's bounty. And yet, amidst this whirlwind of modernity, Japan continues to honor its traditional customs and values. The meticulously maintained temples, the age-old tea ceremonies, the elegant art of ikebana, they all stand as timeless reminders of Japan's deep-rooted culture and its reverence for the past. What sets Japan apart is this extraordinary ability to preserve its rich heritage while forging ahead in the world of technology and innovation. It's a place where robots serve tea in cafes, yet the ancient art of calligraphy is still taught in schools. Japan, a nation that cherishes its past while embracing the future, continues to fascinate and inspire. It's a testament to the power of cultural preservation and innovation, showing us that progress doesn't have to mean forgetting where we came from. From the ancient Jomon period to the technologically advanced present, Japan's journey is a captivating saga of resilience, transformation, and innovation. This voyage through time has revealed the many layers of Japan's rich tapestry of history and culture. We began our journey in the Jomon period, a time when Japan was a land of hunters and gatherers. Moving into the Heian period, we witnessed the birth of classical Japanese culture, an era that produced some of the world's first novels, and saw the establishment of a unique aesthetic, still appreciated today. The samurai era followed, a time of feudal lords and honorable warriors, which shaped the ethos of the Japanese people. This period was marked by the strength and discipline of the samurai, their code of conduct, and their indomitable spirit. The Meiji Restoration then ushered in a new era, a time of rapid modernization and westernization. Japan emerged as a world power, its society and culture undergoing a seismic shift. In the aftermath of World War II, Japan rose again, this time as a technological powerhouse. The resilience and determination of the Japanese people were evident as they rebuilt their nation from the ashes of war into a global leader in technology and innovation. Today, Japan stands at the forefront of the modern world, its unique blend of tradition and innovation, ancient customs and futuristic technologies, coexisting in harmony. The country's ability to preserve its heritage while embracing change is a testament to its enduring spirit. In every epoch, Japan's culture, society, and people have demonstrated an admirable capacity for adaptation and reinvention, shaping a nation that is as diverse as it is unified, as respectful of its past as it is eager for its future. Whether it's the first rays of the rising sun or the neon lights of Tokyo, Japan continues to shine brightly, capturing the world's imagination.